Good morning, I'm Tom from One Marine. We're doing something a bit different today. We've gone out to sea on one of our latest listings, which is this very nice Parker 750 DC. And as you can see, we're just out here in Tor Bay, just underneath the Imperial Hotel in a great little spot. And I have to say, this is a really nice boat. Lots of good features, and we're just going to run through in this video what makes this a really clever 750 or 7.5 metre boat. So we're sat here in the cockpit, and as you can see, there's loads of space. I'm tucked nicely underneath this windscreen here, so I'm shielded from the wind. You've got a really nice teak table, and one of the things that I really like on this boat is just all the little features and detailing. So you've got teak on the table, you've got teak on the floor, even then like these stainless steel cup holders on that table which folds in half, just really nice features. And then the seating itself is a good size. I can sit very comfortably, and I could easily sit here with my family or friends enjoying the boat. The material itself is finished in a Silvertex material, so it's a really nice quality finish. This backrest actually moves forward and backwards, and if I slide it forward, what it does, it creates an aft-facing seat. And it's a really nice place to sit, obviously really designed for when you're at anchor, or even if you're watching a skier underway. I mentioned skier, there's a really smart, clever ski pole system here. Very simple to use. Just grab out the ski pole here, goes onto that receptacle, and then you've got your ski line. So it's the perfect place to sit, and I think this is probably one of the best parts of this boat. It's a lovely place to sit and just watch the world go by. A lot of storage on the boat. Every area's been used sensibly. So you've got some storage here, you've got a retractable hose in there. You've also then got a large storage locker under the floor. And it's good for this size of boat to have all those different storage areas to keep all your bits and pieces. So as well as that rear backrest, this forward backrest actually moves backwards and forwards as well. And this gives you the ability to have a good sized co-pilot seat. You'd probably get 2 people on there, especially if they're small. You can as well, we don't have the cushion on board, but you can make this whole area here into a sun pad, which is a huge day bed if you wanted it to be. So another good feature. Great design here. You've got a little sink with a tap, sort of freshwater system on board this boat. And you've also got this really clever little fold out gas hob. So you make a cup of tea. So as you know, at One Marine, we do love a helm shot, and what better to be out at sea doing a helm shot for a change. Nice setup, nicely positioned wheel, I feel very secure here. We've got a Mercury 300 horsepower Verado engine on the back, and I've got this nicely located electronic control system here, just to hand exactly where you need it. And I feel like everything's here, everything's to the touch. I've got a Fusion radio system for the audio. I've got a really clear screen, SIMRAD screen up here on the dash, and then my switchgear down here. And we've also got trim tabs on this boat. So this really is the size of boat where you're starting to need trim tabs, and this joystick system actually makes that process really simple to understand and to get used to. Got a VHF just tucked down here. Everything's to hand. I've even got a little cuddy pocket here down here for chaps or charts or books or whatever down there. We're back in the marina, safe and sound. And we're going to show you a couple more features which were harder to do out there. We've got electric anchor winch, which on this size of boat, again, a really nice feature. Got the hatch here, just lifts up. You store your chain inside there, and your electric anchor winch you can see, and then you've got controls for that up on the dash. You've also got these 2 large skylights which let loads of natural light into that forward cabin. We're going to show you that in a minute, but by having extra light makes it feel much bigger than it probably actually is. Whilst this is a fantastic open boat, if you do want to get some shade or you want to put some camper cover sets in, this boat has got this very clever system. The cover's not on it in a moment, it's been away being laundered, but actually this whole bimini frame comes up and gets stored in this rear locker area. So it's really sensible, it keeps all of it in there. And as you can see, as well as the cover, there's lots of storage space in there. So if you've got paddle boards or some skis, it's a great place to keep them in there. Lots of room, and it's all hydraulically assisted on these little rams here. So super easy, really good idea. Nice feature here, you've got a little straw fridge. Goes back quite deep, great for storing some drinks or lunch in there, all tucked underneath the co-pilot seat. Just to give you some sort of reference of size, as you can see in here, it's an overnighter. But actually, I'm fairly average height. There's plenty of room in here. We've got another sink. I mentioned earlier all that natural light coming through, so it does feel quite light and airy. That'd be quite comfortable in here for an overnight. You've also got a toilet in here, all folds back, nicely hidden, but a really sensible feature of this size of boat. If you're out with children or family, great to have that opportunity for a loo. And yes, it's not electric, but actually it's nice and simple, just a manual toilet, no problem whatsoever. If you wanted to update it or improve it to electric, it's not an issue. There's actually a system you can buy to change that to electric.